And this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's game, we have the first picks from both the 1998 and 2005 NFL drafts going head-to-head. It's Alex Smith going up against Peyton Manning. So now let's go to Kansas City, Missouri, where Jim and Phil have the call.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. Kickoff looming in this AFC West matchup as we join you from Arrowhead Stadium.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Simms just prior to kickoff for this primetime extravaganza, and this adds another whole layer of excitement when you have this game under the light.
I think you said it right. Center stage. Players love it. Anytime you turn on the lights, they know it's special, and it brings out the emotion out of these players. And also, let's don't forget, the fans, they've been here all afternoon getting ready, so we're going to have a loud crowd also.
The Broncos are back deep, waiting for the kick return. The Chiefs ready to get this action started. This game has officially begun. Caldwell's got a chance for a return.
And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30.
One of the biggest legends the game will ever know. Quarterback, Peyton Manning.
We all know Peyton Manning, 6'6". He can play tall and he can make the throws, but what gets lost is the fact that he can shuffle those feet around and get himself some extra time.
The Chiefs with a nickel. The Broncos have it at the 29. Peyton over to Thomas.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Loss of a couple that time. The Broncos from the 27.
Draw play here.
And that's Johnson in on the stop.
He has blossomed into a big-time receiver in this game, Emmanuel Sanders.
Well, it's not about just the offense. Oh, the offense gives him those numbers. He has shown wherever he plays, no matter who the coach is, he can get it done.
The Chiefs at the line. Dime package. Manning from the gun. Latimer's got it. First down.
When you can throw an out route like that, that shows you the strength of the quarterback's arm.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Anderson's going to take the handoff now.
He is one of the best at plugging up the middle of the line. Keep an eye today on Dontari Poe.
No questions about this guy anymore. He got it done in 2014. He's a force. He can do anything you want on the defense. He can stop the run inside, chase you down on the outside, and most of all, he knows how to get to the quarterback.
The Broncos will take the snap from the 45. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, if the big guy's not fast enough, we use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch you.
Breaking huddle coming to the line at the 42. First down at the 42. Manning with the give. To take it down.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
2nd and 4 following the run.
Manning out of the gun. Middle of the field and incomplete this time.
The receiver's open coming across the field, but sometimes these short throws are tough, and the quarterback throws it too far in front.
Coming to the line at the 36-yard line. Manning's lining up in the pistol. The Broncos snap it at the 36. It's intercepted. Down. He came into the league with the 49ers as the first pick in the draft in 05 and has found a home now in Kansas City. Quarterback Alex Smith.
Alex Smith does a little bit of everything. Able to get out of trouble when he needs to. Pretty good athlete and has learned over the years to throw the football down the field better and better as the years have gone by.
First down at the 35. Marshall's in on the tackle.
The defense doesn't get, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage. So you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out, they'll throw it over the top.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play.
They'll meet him this time behind the line.
Smith's got a lot to think of here in a split second. Does he keep the football? Does he pitch it? Does he cut back? Well, there's nothing to do that time. The defense is alert, and they tackle him for a loss of yards.
Third down on the way. Smith's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. Smith's going to take it from the gun. Avant's got it. And a first.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
Moving it to the other side of the field at the 49. Jamal Charles is in the backfield.
First and 10. Jamal Charles carries the football.
And that'll be a gain of about 2.
Charles is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play.
Smith's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Handoff. Stewart's there to make the tackle.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
3rd down following the run. Got drilled as he throws it.
The Chiefs will second-guess that play call. That time on 3rd short, they throw the football. Everybody thought they were going to run it. They were trying to be too clever, and it backfired. Now it's 4th down.
They're in punting formation. And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it. The Chiefs' defense was in the takeaway business the last time on the field with the interception at the end of a long drive.
That's what happens when you're an aggressive defense. You just go out there, you keep playing hard, you go for it, and when you get a chance to make a play, they got that chance, and they took advantage of it.
Manning's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. Out of the shotgun formation. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. And also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
Manning set. Everybody emptied out for this snap. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Peyton able to find Demaryius Thomas.
Well, he's got talent. This receiver can make the catches when you throw it his way. And I think his talent, the way offenses are designed, and the rules of the NFL, it makes guys like him almost unstoppable.
The Broncos lined up, bunch formation. 1st down at the 43. Anderson's handed the football.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run, nowhere for the running back to go, and they stop him for a short gain.
That leads us to 2nd down. The Chiefs with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Going deep, looking for Demaryius Thomas. Intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did, they got the interception.
The Broncos defense, Bill, where are they right now mentally after the last time giving up a couple of 1st downs, but in the end, forcing the punt?
Well, they feel great. And I'll give a lot of credit to the coaches on the sideline. I thought they put the players in good positions, and the players took advantage of it.
Charles this time. And Smith just throws this pass incomplete. One player to watch today on the outside is Jeremy Maclin.
Well, Jeremy Maclin had so much success with the Philadelphia Eagles and a good route runner. Let's see if he can be as productive for this offense as he was with the Eagles.
Smith takes it from the gun. Thomas got the catch and the 1st.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Smith with the handoff. Picks up 8 here.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down coming up. Scanning the field. Looking to go deep. He was undrafted coming out of Kansas, but now he's one of the best at his position. Chris Harris Jr.
Yeah, I'm not going to overstate the case for Chris Harris Jr., but I think he's one of the 10 best cover corners in the NFL. He has shown that, and he deserves the money he makes.
This is third down. And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Charles is looking for a place to run, but there is nowhere to go. The offensive line just gets dominated. Good job by the defensive line that time.
The Chiefs will punt the football away. No return as this goes for a touchback.
The Broncos bring their offense back onto the field here, trying to avoid a repeat of the mistake on their last drive, which was, of course, an interception.
Yeah, you're looking for a way to get that momentum back. And how do you do that? With a good play call on first down? Catch the defense off guard, get some momentum on the offense, give your players confidence so they can let it go.
The Chiefs lined up in the nickel. First down at the 20. Walks to go deep. Second down and 10. It's the old counter play. Johnson's all over the ball carrier.
Well, but it's third and long in a situation like this. I'm going to look at it from the defensive side. You know they're going to be careful, so make sure you come up and just make the tackle so they don't get those yards after the catch or a long run.
It's third down coming up. The Broncos get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. Peyton Manning from the shotgun. Caldwell with the grab. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Good job by the defense. They're well-taught, well-schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have fourth down.
And it'll be Colquitt back to punt.
Thomas is just going to wave his arm here and make the fair catch. The Chiefs offense will try to buck the trend here as now we'll see if the punting units can stay on the sideline for a little while because defense has been the order of the day here, Phil.
Well, Jim, listen, this has been kind of refreshing. I love it that the defenses are dominating. I'm sick of all these rules on the offensive side. So defenses, take advantage of this and keep on rocking.
The Chiefs snap it at the 31. Jamal Charles. And Sylvester Williams is the man who says you're not going any farther.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
After running it, it's second down. The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel. Alex Smith's going to take it from the shotgun. Smith dumps it off to Charles.
If they're going to take away all the receivers down the field, throw it short to your running back and look what they can do in the open field. Nice run by the running back.
Defenses took center stage here in the first quarter, with both offenses looking to go back to the drawing board. Back after this. Back here to start quarter two. We are deadlocked right now in a game that has seen its fair share of defense.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to watch, isn't it? I love defenses when they come out and they just establish the line of scrimmage and beat the offense up. That's what we've seen so far, and I think it's going to continue.
Coming to the line at the 50.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Bulls there to make the stop.
The Chiefs coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off bounds, even me. I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on first down, they throw it, they pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
Setting up now at the 44-yard line.
Second down, 3 for the first. And that's a gain of 9.
Breaking huddle at the 35-yard line.
Now first and 10. Once again, a running play. Charles takes the hit and is brought down.
Charles is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
And it'll be second down at 6 after the running play on first down. Alex Smith will take it right from the center. Two hands on the football and has the catch.
The Chiefs do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes third down much easier.
Third down. The Broncos defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Davis got it on the handoff.
Davis is able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. Third short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
The offense coming to the line inside the opponent's 20.
Smith's alone in the backfield. Smith standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Smith met after a gain of 3.
Coming to the line at the 15.
Second down and 7. And they'll run the football with Charles.
Stewart's there that time for the tackle.
Jamal Charles is fast no matter where you give him the football. That time he gets it in the red zone, picks up solid yards.
Now looking at third down.
Charles lined up in the backfield.
Quick drop back. Locked in. Chiefs are in for the score. And here in quarter number 2, they've taken the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator, boy, he's got to be happy with the play calls and the execution by the players on the offensive side. That was a good, smart drive.
The Chiefs for the extra point. It's good. The Broncos back deep, ready to receive.
Caldwell's got it. And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line. The Broncos are experiencing a little bit of a drought here offensively, having gone 3 straight possessions without a score. What do you think needs to be done to buck that trend here, partner?
I'd say it's a little more than a drought. This is some awful offense, and there's many things you've got to do. You've got to tell your offensive line to pick things up. When the offensive line is aggressive, it gives all the stars a chance to succeed, and that's what they got to do here. Offensive line, get it going.
The Broncos line up. Been a tight first half. The score's 7-0.
First down at the 33. Parker's the one who brings him to the ground.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Coming up, second down.
Anderson's lined up in a single back formation. Sanders there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
My gosh, the wide receivers in the NFL now, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by him hauling in that pass.
Coming to the line of scrimmage, right at midfield.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Ball's going to secure the handoff.
Tackle down at the 42-yard line.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Handoff made. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The line of scrimmage, the 36.
Manning's got it in the gun. Intercepted.
Phil, this defense has come up with the interception, and now the offense would like to do its part here before the half.
Absolutely. The offense take advantage of this situation. But let's talk about the defense. My gosh, they got some good players, and that was an awesome interception they just made.
Jeremy Maclin comes onto the field again. It's not often you see him absent from their offense as he's been so far today, Phil.
Yeah, it says a lot about the football team, doesn't it? When their star wide receiver's not part of the game and not really contributing the way you'd like to see him, but you still are up, that says something. You got a good football team.
Charles is taking the handoff. That's a gain of 6. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
When I was a quarterback, I loved it when they called the draw play because I know that defensive line, they're all trying to go after the quarterback, and nobody's prepared for the run.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play. Jamal Charles carries the football. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Charles is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First down at the 26. Davis tackled down at the 29.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Smith will have it in the pistol. And Davis is going to take the handoff now. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line.
Davis is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
3rd down now. The Broncos with a nickel look here on defense. Alex Smith from the gun. Avant makes the catch.
I think in a situation like that, 3rd and short, you'd like to see the receiver get past the first down marker, so when he catches it, he gets a first down. He doesn't do it, he gets tackled, and now they're going to have to punt.
They're back in punt formation. That means Colquitt. Sanders has got it at the 19. He's tackled at the 28. That return's good for about 9. The Broncos trail right now with all of these turnovers.
Manning's been a part of the problem today here, Phil.
I have to agree with you, Jim. He is the biggest problem of all. When the quarterback is not executing at a high level, it's hard for the football team to overcome that.
First down at the 28. Stands in the pocket. And it's incomplete.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Anderson's lined up as the single back. 2nd and 10. Anderson's handing the football.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
It'll be 3rd down. Manning comes out in the pistol. And they sack him on 3rd down, and they force the quick 3 and out. As we near halftime, the scoreboard says it all. A big, bold 0 on the scoreboard for that team as the defense has completely frustrated them, Phil.
Wouldn't surprise me to see the coach go in at halftime and make some changes on the offensive side. So, man, if you're lucky enough to survive halftime, you better come out and play a lot better in the 3rd quarter.
Thomas going to look for space now. Thomas is met at the 44. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. Thomas is the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll head back to the field now. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible. We've got a defense out on that field trying to stand tall and keep this deficit as it is on the scoreboard. Smith's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And intercepted. Not much has gone right for this team, Phil, but the interception might just be the spark that the offense can feed off of before halftime.
Yeah, if you want a spark on the offensive side, you got to get the offensive line to play better. When they play better, it helps all the skilled people. That's what needs to happen right now.
The Chiefs have controlled this game with their defense. It has been a shutdown performance. All you have to do is look at the scoreboard to see that.
Oh, they got to be proud of what they've done so far here out on the defensive side. The execution has been tremendous. The players are in the right position. They're doing the right techniques. That's why they're winning a close game here so far.
Ball spotted at the 49-yard line. Manning's back in shotgun formation. C.J. Anderson with the catch. First down on the way.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game. That was excellent man-to-man coverage that time. When you want to shut down a receiver, really the only way to do it is to man up and play him one-on-one.
set up now at the 37.
Second down and 10. Brings it in along the sideline. That's his third catch of the day. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
Man, he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
From the red zone. This play set up by the long gainer. And it's grabbed by Latimer.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
Coming to the line at the 3.
The Chiefs will come out in the dime. First and goal from the 3. Ball's got, and he's in for the touchdown. Heading toward halftime, and the complexion of this game certainly has changed as they've now tied it up with the touchdown.
Yeah, when you're tied up at halftime, you don't know how to look at it sometimes. Are we doing great, or are we not playing well enough to be winning? So each team, each coach has to go in there at halftime and give his team some new ideas.
The Broncos can tie it up with the point after. And the extra point is good. The Chiefs await the kick as the game has been tied here late in the second quarter. Scores 7-7. The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs are putting up a dominant performance on defense, but then again, so is the other side as we have a big defensive struggle going on.
I think coming in this game, Jim, we thought both of these offenses might struggle against the defenses, and we were right for once, I should say, because it has been rough. The defense is very aggressive all over the football, and it's just going to be tough to score here today.
The Broncos lined up in the nickel. First down at the 26. And now they're going to go with the draw play. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Charles is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. Keeps his legs moving. Charles takes the hit and is brought down.
We're headed to the half here in a tight, low-scoring defensive battle. I'm sure both teams will be making adjustments offensively coming out of the half. Larry Ridley's coming up next.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get to it. Both the Chiefs and the Broncos haven't figured out yet how they're going to move the ball through the air. The defenses on both sides have kept points off the board, and it will be interesting to see if they can keep that up. All right, let's get it going. Let's roll those first half highlights. Now to late in the first half. The hurry throw would be picked off. Miller's happy to come away with the pick and end the drive. After the pick, offense comes out now. Manning's got the completion out of the gun. He ends up picking up a yard before heading out of bounds. Now following the interception, Ball's going to take it up the middle, and he'd go in for the 3-yard touchdown. We're tied back up at 7. So that'll bring our halftime report to a close. We'll go back now to Arrowhead Stadium for the start of the third quarter.
All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios. And halftime, we're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway. The Broncos are ready to kick it away. The second half is underway. Who's going to break the tie? That's the question here as the third quarter gets started.
And no return here, so Smith will start this drive from the 20.
The Chiefs' defense has been terrific. These coordinators on defense have to be thrilled because they have ruled this game.
Oh, boy, defenses, man, when they rule games, you know, they love it. They talk the talk. You know, they're over on the sideline yelling at the offense, come on and do something because we're doing such a great job. But I like these defensive struggles, Jim.
The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel. Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down following the run. The Broncos defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Smith takes it from the gun. Harris, the one who made the big stop.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Third down. And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense. Smith's in a whole lot of pain right now. We'll take an injury timeout and be back in just a moment. And welcome back. Danielle Bellini is working on getting us an update on the injury as we return to action. All set to punt here. Still on his feet. Martin's going to make the tackle and a run back of about 14. The Chiefs defense, let's see where they are mentally here, Phil, after allowing a touchdown.
Well, they got to have some motivation after that last drive. It was so poor. It's about discipline. We didn't see it from their defense. So this time, go out there and just do your job.
setting up now at the 45.
Anderson's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. To the ground. Howard's able to read that play and make the hit.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second down coming up. We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. The pass play fails to work, and now it's third down. Manning's lined up, empty backfield. Out of the gun. Makes the reception. The defenses were so dominant in the first half, I don't see any reason why the third quarter is going to be any difference here, Phil.
Well, the game's moving at a fast pace, Jim, because the defenses are dominating and doing so many good things. So they're not tiring out. Usually that's the number one problem for all defenses in this league. When they get tired, they give up plays, but no sign of tiredness so far out there on the field.
No chance to return this one as that punt is headed to the sidelines. The Chiefs will attempt to get a little something going here on offense. This game has come to a little bit of a halt as we've seen 2 punts in a row.
Well, what has to happen in a situation like this, Jim, you need the offensive coach to dial up a play, something where it's going to catch the defense by surprise, and it's going to work. And it's not about you just making the play. It's about the coach designing a play that works easily for the athlete.
Charles, the lone setback this time. Jamal Charles. That's a gain of only a yard.
Charles is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. It out. Third down on the way. Jamal Charles is in the backfield. Kelsey's got it on a pass that had some heat. Stewart's the one who is down and will step aside for just a moment. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible.
I think you can just tell by the body language and the way he's acting that is an upper body injury. Hope it's not severe. We'll let you know as soon as we find out.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. That picks up 7. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down here.
The Broncos defense brings in an extra member of the set from the shotgun.
And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
Charles is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back.
A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. Coming to the line right at the 50. First down and 10. And Smith just throws this pass incomplete.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that.
The Chiefs come out in a bunch set.
Second and 10.
Unable to bring it in.
Sometimes you wonder how can they drop passes in the NFL, college football, or high school, because the gloves these receivers wear, they are magnificent when it comes to helping you catch the football. So that's a big drop. When you get open, you got to make the catch.
This is third down.
Smith's going to be in the pistol here. Harris has got it on a pass, had some heat on it. That's his first reception today.
Smith's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the completion.
From the 29-yard line. Let's see how they back up the big play here. And they'll run the football with Charles. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line.
The Chiefs have stayed with the run game today, and it's been a big part of their game plan. Charles has been absolutely brilliant and almost impossible to bring down.
What a dominating performance by this offense today, just coming out and out-hitting the defense, giving the running back opportunities, and they are taking advantage of it.
Second down and 2.
Davis is going to secure the handoff.
He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Davis is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
This will be the 11th play of the drive. Two tight ends on the field.
Halfway through the third quarter.
Lining up for a 38-yard field goal.
And the kick is good for 3. And as we move closer to the final quarter, that field goal gives them the lead.
As a player, you start watching that clock. and you start thinking about the end of the game when you get the lead somewhere in the third. So I know that's what they're thinking right now. Let's see if this defense can go out and hold the other team's offense.
The Broncos back deep, ready to receive.
Bolden's got it. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
The Chiefs have to be grateful that their defense has been so dominant today, and that's why they're right in the middle of this one.
Yeah, that's why they're in this game so far, Jim. It's good to see it, too, on the defensive side, but to play this way, to be so dominating and physical, good sign for their defense.
First down at the 27. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Broncos from the 32.
Incomplete as Manning is off target on that pass.
Looking at the passing numbers on both sides of the ball, they're just not there. The coverage has been good, and it's been hard to move the ball against those secondaries.
Yeah, good job for the defense today. They got a good pass rush going. The coverage has been good down the field. And also, the defense has been good, but the quarterback has not been real sharp.
The Broncos from the 32. Looking to go down the field here.
Phil, how about a little imagination with this offensive play calling as they continue to get stopped time and time again on third down?
I'm surprised the head coach hasn't yelled at the offensive coordinator during this game, because no imagination, like you said, and that's one of the big reasons why they are having no success.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
The running game has been going in opposite directions for these teams today, Phil, but it's still a tight game.
Yeah, Jim, simple on the offensive side. Do whatever you have to do to make it work. If you're running it well, stay with it. On the other side, you got to find ways to deceive the defense. Change up. If you do that, your chances of success, they go way up.
Charles lined up in the backfield. After a short delay, now they'll run it. Charles takes the hit and is brought down.
Second down and 10. Throws the pass.
Marshall's there to make the tackle.
Zone defense doesn't work in the NFL like it used to. Good job by the quarterback reading that zone and finding the open guy.
It's third down coming up.
The Broncos go with the dime formation here on defense. Smith's going to take it from the gun. And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. And gains about 1.
Well, returning punts is a tough job, and it's about judgment. That time, that was poor judgment by the return man. Should have just had a fair catch and never tried to return that.
The Chiefs have been just as good here in the third quarter as they were in the first half, Phil.
They are. They are so aggressive. My gosh, they haven't slowed down. And this coordinator, he goes, man, my guys are hot. So he's calling blitzes, and they are making it happen.
The Chiefs come out in a dime package. First down at the 31. Here's the handoff. Anderson's marked down at the 34. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. Second down and 7. The give. Ball's taken down at the 40.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. Ball lines up in the backfield. Will go ground. Just when they needed it at last to hit on a third down conversion.
The Broncos did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
First down here. Manning from the gun. And it's knocked down. Second down after the incompletion. Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Andre Caldwell has the catch. The defense will take the penalty. After that penalty, it's now second down and 20. Green's got the catch and the first.
The Broncos look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Set up now at the 26. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. They'll run it here. Anderson's met after a gain of 3.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
This will be second down. Manning's got it in the gun.
He makes the catch. That's his first reception today.
The Broncos just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense. Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
First and 10.
Tried to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
Second and 10.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. The Chiefs set at the line. Dime package. Manning out of the gun. In his hands. Complete. Touchdown.
It's commonplace now. It's hard to even say the word great for a catch by the wide receiver. We see so many of them, but this one, that is a great catch.
The Broncos for the point after. Makes the PAT. The Chiefs back now for the return, going to look to try and get back on top. Scores 14-10. The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line. The Chiefs offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
Charles is in the backfield. Charles left side. That picks up 11. He's up over 90 yards so far on the day.
The Chiefs, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
We head to the 4th. Which of these defenses will crack first? We'll be back after this. Heading to the 4th quarter, and Phil Simms, these offenses have been held in check so far. Do you expect that to continue?
Oh, absolutely. We've seen so much here so far. In other words, defenses have kind of dominated the play, so there's no reason to think that all of a sudden these offenses are going to turn things around. And, hey, I think whichever defense comes up with the big play is the one that's going to win this game.
Final quarter underway now with this snap. Smith's going to slide and avoid the hit.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit.
It's now second down.
The Broncos with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Alex Smith from the gun. Kelsey's got it. First down. 3rd catch today so far.
The Chiefs did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
First down, offense readying for the snap.
Smith's going to take the snap from the shotgun. A near interception, that time by Harris.
Well, the quarterback can't get him open. He threw to the right guy that time, but the coverage was so good by the defense, nowhere to get the completion.
The football sits at the 40. The Broncos will come out in the dime.
Second down and 10.
Vaughn Miller has them behind the line of scrimmage.
Outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display.
On the way, 3rd down.
Smith's back in shotgun formation.
Getting late in the 4th, and this offense is running out of time to grab the lead in this game. Can their defense get them the ball back?
Yeah, pressure's on the defense. Can they give their offense one more chance? They've been solid on the defensive side today. I think they can get it done.
And now they'll bring out Colquitt to punt. And a touchback.
The Broncos now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you've got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent position.
The Broncos now march to the line. Tightly contested game here in the 4th. The score's 14-10. First down at the 20. They'll go ground for about 4.
That was a predictable play call here in the 4th quarter. You got a little lead, and you're trying to run the football to run out the clock, but the defense is ready and stopped it for a short gain.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down.
Anderson's in the backfield. Single back set. Gets the handle here. And that picks up 3.
Good job that time by the defense. They're down. It's in the 4th quarter. They are expecting the offense to run the football, and they stop it for a couple yards.
Now looking at 3rd down.
Peyton Manning under center. Anderson's taking the handoff.
He's tackled at the 30.
The game is close. It's in the fourth quarter. You're winning. You're on the offensive side. You find out if you can really run the football in these situations. That time, short gain on the run.
And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. Thomas got a chance this time. Casey's in on the tackle. And a run back of about 9. The Broncos defense got tested on that last drive, but eventually it led to a punt.
Yeah, it was an awesome job by the defense. They really did a lot of things correct. They hustled. They played hard. That is the cornerstones of any good defense.
First down at the 32. Catch made near the sideline.
The Chiefs look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
First down at the 47. Scans the field. Alex Smith looking long. Hauls it in. What a goal and what a catch. That's his third catch of the day.
What a play, catching that long pass and getting so close to the goal line. But nice tackle by the defense before he got in.
First down coming up. First down following the long play. Jamal Charles. He breaks the play. He's in for the touchdown. At the most critical time, they found the end zone and taken the lead. It's up to the defense now to hold on to it.
Yeah, that's what they've done. They put the pressure on their defense, go out there and finish this game off. And then, hey, look, you always got to feel good as a defensive player when you take the field with the lead.
The Chiefs for the extra point. The point after is good. The Broncos return team is in position. Perhaps they can run one out pretty deep and shift the momentum. The score's 17-14. The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. Caldwell's running this one out. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. First down at the 23. Launching it deep.
Broncos take it from the 23. On the money. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
The Broncos just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
First down here after the completion. They'll go shotgun here. And he's thrown to the ground.
Good job with his safety getting that sack. I'll say this. He can tackle, he can cover, and he's shown us he can blitz too and get to the quarterback.
And here we have second down.
The Chiefs defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. The catch is made. Green's tackled down after a gain of 5.
It's not always about being safe on 3rd and long. Every coordinator has a group of plays that they like on 3rd and 15 plus. So it could be seams, double moves, plays where you catch the defense by surprise and you can pick up a very tough first down situation.
The Broncos have it at the 29.
Looking at every option. The ball is jarred loose.
There's a fine line there when you're winning the football game. What do you do on the defensive side? Well, that time the defensive coordinator stayed aggressive and he forces a 4th down by the offense.
And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. Thomas has got it on the return. Thomas is met at the 37.
Thomas is such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, that's the answer.
You see the matchup at running back, and while only one side has really been able to count on that run game, it's still a very close game.
Yeah, it is, Jim. Close game here, and also that can happen when you talk about run games. They're going to go up and down, and if you're having trouble running the football, then change the direction of your offense. Do something else.
The Broncos with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 37. That's a gain of 6. He's now past the 100-yard mark on the day. The Chiefs have clearly enjoyed being able to take the air out of the football when needed today. Charles has been brilliant, and he's shown no reason to stop giving him the football.
Well, when it's working well, don't stop. The running game is hot. The offensive linemen feel the power. They love it. Just keep running right at it.
Smith's going to take it from the gun. Third down now.
The Broncos go with the dime formation here on defense. Smith takes it from the gun. Kelsey's going to pull in the bullet pass.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs really got it going now. They got confidence. They got momentum. They got a small lead here in the second half. And that first down, what does it do? It just gives the offensive coordinator confidence. And, of course, this quarterback, he is always ready to go. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
1st and 10. Davis going to take the handoff now. Gains 11. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Davis is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Now inside the 10 and at the 9. First and goal from the 9. Davis handed the football. Webster's there to take him down.
When you're leading the game in the 4th quarter and you're on offense, you are looking to use the time up on the clock. So that was a nice play call by the offense to run. Defense stops it for a short gain.
Second and goal from the 6. And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. Trevathan that time on the tackle.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. 3rd and goal from the 2. This time, they fail to pick up the first on 3rd down. A rare occurrence here today.
Davis is going to be mad at himself after that run. He picked the wrong hole. If he'd have went the other way, he would have had enough space to pick up the first down. He is stopped. Now it brings up 4th down.
Should be an easy one here. And he puts it through for 3.
Never take it for granted. When you're trying a field goal, a lot of things could go wrong, but good execution that time by the offense and a good kick. 3 points.
The Chiefs getting ready to kick it away. Bolden's going to test the coverage here. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Broncos heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative. Get the defense off guard. Make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
Time is running out here in the 4th, and the defense is trying to preserve this win. First down at the 23. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
These guys need to make something happen on offense with time beginning to run out.
The Broncos take it from the 23. Gets it out for the completion. That's 5 receptions on the day.
Jim, here in the fourth quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets the completion. Good job.
2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. Just 2 minutes left in this one. We're back now for the end of the fourth quarter. Coming up, third down, a huge moment. We're drawing near a close, and the defense is trying to preserve a victory. Peyton Manning from the shotgun. The reception by Demaryius Thomas. Thomas met at the 44. Now on first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way.
If you think you can get a playoff quickly and not use a timeout, you go with a hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback.
Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Second and 10. Surveys. Takes the hit and throws.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get third and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think they're going to throw it short.
On third and long, they'll be in 4-down territory here. The Chiefs lined up in the nickel. Manning from the gun. To punt here is not an option. They've got to go for it on fourth down late in the game. The Broncos have it at the 44. He pulls it down somehow. First down. Pressure on every snap now.
Good job by the offense here. Hustle up, get that football snap, conserve time, and most of all, conserve that timeout. Those are big down the stretch.
Second down, late in the fourth quarter. The Broncos will take the snap from the 35. And the reception by Anderson. Charging ahead. Gaines is there to take him down. Now on first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way. Won't huddle now. Gonna conserve the timeout and rush back to the line. First down. Pressure on every snap now. Manning's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. From the gun. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good. The football falls incomplete.
Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. Ball, solo back set. Second and long. Monte Ball is the receiver. Ball's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
You know, you go to the hurry-up offense so you can get a high number of plays in, but also you don't want to use the timeout.
He'll throw it over the middle for a gain of about 5. The offense back on the field here for this 4th and 4. Back at the line. They're going for it on 4th. Flag is out. That's a false start on the offense, and that'll cost them 5 yards. Fourth and 9 to go, and they're going to go for it. They'll go for it on 4th down, late stages. Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Never too late. That's a touchdown.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
So much pressure on a mere extra point. The Chiefs will, of course, call the timeout now to stop the clock. The extra point to go ahead by 1. Driving extra point is good. So with the kickoff coming up after the late lead change, both sides know there's little time left, and every snap will be crucial. The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. Davis got it on the return. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. Well, the time has come for this offense to either come through in the clutch or face the possibility of walking out of here with the loss. This drive almost certainly will decide the game.
I thought you were going to say it's time to put up or shut up.
It is.
Yeah, it is. So, well, I believe they're going to put up. They got talent along the offensive line, a good quarterback, and maybe the best wide receiver in football.
And we're going to shut up and watch. The Chiefs come to the line, 4th quarter, with 2 timeouts remaining. The Broncos come out in a dime package. The Chiefs will take the snap from the 30. Makes the catch in the open field. That's his 4th catch of the day.
This is why teams are always practicing the 2-minute offense for situations just like this. You have the football under 2 minutes to go. You're losing. You pick up some good yards, and your player is smart enough to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
The Chiefs with probably their final chance coming up. The Chiefs take it from the 43. Scanning the field. And it's going to fall incomplete. Their comeback effort comes up short. For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.